Welcome to the English news of Bình Phước Radio television station and newspaper. I'm the Wang and following are the headlines as usual. Disbursement of development investment capital up 31.47%. Total credit balance up 16%. Mono-ethnic minority brocade weaving in Budang district gains recognition. Top Vietnamese and Cambodian legislators hold talks. Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia hold joint search and rescue exercises. Cúc Phương National Park again wins at World Travel Award 2022. And now our details. The disbursement of development investment capital from the state budget managed by Bình Phước Province is estimated to have reached 3 trillion Vietnam dong in the first 8 months of 2022, representing 41% of the annual plan and increased 31.47% compared to the same period of 2021.
Provincial budget capital stood at over 2,396 billion Vietnam dong, or 52.22% of the plan, and up 32.15% year-on-year, while district's budget capital totals over 671 billion Vietnam dong, or 23.2% of the annual plan, and up 29.11%. Bình Phước Province has been implementing key works such as a road west of National Highway number 13 on the Trơn Thành Hoa Lư section, a route connecting National Road number 753B with the Dong Phú Bình Dương route, and upgrading and expanding National Road number 741 connecting Phước Long Town and Bù Gia Mập district. Other projects include a multi-purpose gymnasium and a classroom library block and scientific research center at Dong Xoài High School.
At the end of August, the credit balance in Bình Phước Province has increased more than 16% compared to the end of 2021.
With the maximum short-term lending interest rates for a number of priority sectors and fields of 4.5% per annum, the credit balance as of the end of August is estimated at 105,400 billion Vietnam dong, an increase of more than 16% compared to the end of 2021. Short-term loans account for nearly 75% of total outstanding loans, and medium and long-term loans more than 25%. At the selling interest rate, credit institutions mobilize at 0.2% per annum for demand deposits with terms of less than 1 month, and 4% per annum for deposits with terms from 1 month to less than 6 months. In the first 8 months of this year, credit institutions in Bình Phước mobilized an estimated 56,800 billion Vietnam dong, up nearly 9% compared to the end of 2021. In addition, credit institutions in the province have focused on implementing effective credit growth solutions coupled with credit quality control. The bad debt ratio stands at about 0.43% of total outstanding loans.
In August, the Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism recognized the brocade weaving profession of the mono-ethnic minority group in Bình Phước Province as a national intangible cultural heritage. This is an honor for local authorities and helps the Mono people preserve and develop the traditional craft.
Even elderly Mono people in Sơn Hòa village, Thọ Sơn commune in Budang district, are uncertain when the traditional craft first began. They only know that for as long as they can remember, there has been a loom in their home. When not in the forest or the fields, the Mono sit down by a loom and weave. Products are made depending on body shapes. No one teaches, with everyone just looking and learning how to weave. Each brocade product is a work of art because it is completed with the creativity of actual farmers. There are also unique works in distinct styles, colors, and patterns. Budang district has more than 100 households maintaining the profession, with weavings bringing happiness and joy in daily life.
National Assembly Chairman Vương Đình Huệ held talks with the President of Cambodian National Assembly Samdech Heng Samrin in Hanoi on September 12, following the welcome ceremony the same day.
National Assembly Chairman Vương Đình Huệ hosted an official welcome ceremony for the visiting Cambodian legislative leader in Hanoi on September 12th. They held talks after the welcome ceremony. The two leaders said that despite being heavily affected by COVID-19, positive results have been seen in the Vietnam-Cambodia economic cooperation. Trade between the two countries reached $9.5 billion in 2021, up 79%. Vietnam now operates 188 FDI projects in Cambodia with a total capital of $2.8 billion, ranking first among ASEAN investors in Cambodia. The two leaders agreed to effectively implement the site defense and security cooperation protocols and plans. Chairman Huệ suggested Cambodia create more favorable conditions for Vietnamese enterprises to do business in Cambodia, committing to facilitate Cambodian businesses' investment in Vietnam. President Samdech Heng Samrin said the Cambodian people always remember great efforts by volunteer soldiers from Vietnam who sacrificed their blood and bones during the course of overthrowing the Pol Pot's genocidal regime.
Vietnam is an important economic partner of Singapore in the region, and Singapore wishes to further develop its strategic partnership with Vietnam, said Deputy Prime Minister and Coordinating Minister for Economic Policies of Singapore, Heng Swee Keat.
The visit by Singapore's Deputy Prime Minister and Coordinating Minister for Economic Policies, Heng Swee Keat, is made at the invitations of Deputy Prime Minister Lê Minh Khái. At the meetings in Hanoi on September 12th, the two Deputy Prime Ministers agreed that the Vietnam-Singapore strategic partnership has developed effectively in known fields. Despite being affected by COVID-19, two-way trade still reached $8.3 billion in 2021, up 23.3% compared to 2020. Singapore continues to be the leading ASEAN investor in Vietnam with more than 2,950 valid projects, capitalized at $69.8 billion. The two Deputy Prime Ministers focused their discussions on further promoting economic cooperation between the two countries. They agreed to jointly implement a number of initiatives, including those on clean energy, sustainable development, innovations, and digital transformation.
The defense ministries of Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia have just launched a joint search and rescue exercise in Vientiane, the capital city of Laos.
This is the first drill organized under the agreement aimed at a defense minister meeting among the three countries in Hanoi in 2019. It's the priority of the sites to prevent and respond to threats by national disasters and climate change-related issues. Close to 500 military officers from the three countries gathered for the drill, which focuses on search and rescue in areas hit by floods and landslides, and where there collapse buildings and spills of toxic chemicals. Vietnam takes part in most of the advanced categories and deploys its engineering and air forces, helicopters and boats in water search and rescue. Under the plan, the drill will run through September 15th.
Moody Investor Service had raised the rating of 12 Vietnamese banks following its upgrade of Vietnam's sovereign rating to BA2 from BA3.
Moody's has upgraded the long-term local, LC, and foreign currency FC deposit and insurer ratings of 8 banks by 1 notch, and the LC and FC counterparty risk ratings and counterparty risk assessment of certain banks also by 1 notch. The Vietnamese banks include Vietcombank, BIDV, OCB, SHB, Agribank, and Vietinbank, among others. The rating actions on the banks follow the firm's upgrade of Vietnam's sovereign rating to BA2 from BA3 on September the 6th, and change up the sovereign rating outlook to stable from positive on the same date. Moody's said Vietnam's credit strength is a key input in its deposit and debt ratings for financial institutions in the country. The upgrade in banks' ratings reflects the government's stronger ability to provide support for banks in times of stress.
The Cúc Phương National Park, a famous tourist destination in the northern province of Ninh Bình, has once again been named Asia's leading national park.
Cúc Phương National Park is located in the country's northeast region, adjacent to the Northwest Mountains. The more than 22,000 hectares park spans the territory of 3 provinces, including Ninh Bình, Hòa Bình, and Thanh Hóa. favored by nature's diverse and rich ecosystem. The first national park of Vietnam is one of the precious gems of forest ecology in the world. Favored by nature's diverse and rich ecosystem. The first national park of Vietnam is one of the precious gems of forest ecology in the world. During the past 6 decades, since its establishment, the national park has achieved great success in conserving flora and fauna, and is internationally recognized as the largest wildlife conservation area in Southeast Asia.
That's all for today on BPTV News. Thank you for your watching and goodbye for now.